Hello everyone, my name is Carlos Mora, and together with my teammates Isabela Lopez, Valentina Austin, and Jimena Santos, we will be talking about one of the most important challenges in today's digital age: cybersecurity.
Network security consists of protecting the information we share when we use the internet. This helps solve problems such as viruses, deception attempts, attacks from people you want to access their data, or harmful programs that can affect your devices. If there is not good security, your personal information may be compromised, someone may enter your accounts without permission, or your files will be damaged. That is why it is important to use the internet carefully. Check all the sites where you reside and not share your data in unreliable places.
Now let's take a closer look at some of the most common online security risks we face today.
Malware, short for malicious software, it's any program to harm devices, steal information, spy on users, or interrupt how a system works. It usually gets into your device through fake downloads, suspicious links, unsafe websites, email attachments, or apps that can pretend something they're not. Once malware is inside a device, it can slow it down, delete or lock files, steal passwords, show unwanted ads, or even allow hackers to control your system. 6 types of malware. The first one, it's a virus. It attaches itself to files and spreads. When you open the files, it can corrupt data or damage your device. The worm, it spreads on its own through networks or internet. It doesn't need a human to open anything and can infect many devices quickly. The Trojan, or Trojan horse, looks like a harmless program, but once it's installed, it opens doors for hackers to access to your device or steal information. Ransomware, it locks up your files or your entire device and demands money to release them. One of the most dangerous types. Spyware, it secretly monitors what you do, like what websites you visit, what you type, or your passwords, and sends that information to someone else too. Adware shows unwanted or intrusive ads on your device. It's not extremely harmful, but it's annoying and can collect your data without permission.
Spam refers to unsolicited messages, usually sent for malicious purposes. Although it isn't harmless, spam can overload email systems and expose users scams or harmful links. Identify theft happens when someone uses your personal information like your name, email, password, or banking data without permission. This allows them to pretend to be you and access your accounts or sensitive information.
Phishing often happens through fake emails and that look real. Messages claiming your account has been locked. Fake websites that imitate real ones. Text saying that you want a prize or need to click a link. The goal of phishing is to make you click a malicious link, like in the other subject I told you. Download a malware. Enter your personal information and give access to your accounts. The next one is grooming. Grooming is when an adult tries to build trust into a minor with the purpose of manipulating, controlling, or exploiting them, usually in an inappropriate or harmful way. The process often happens only through social media, games, and chats, or messaging apps. Someone who is grooming will usually pretend to be friendly or close in age, or give compliments or attention. Try to isolate from the family. or friends or family, ask for personal information, send inappropriate messages or request photos, and slowly push boundaries to gain control. Next one is phishing. Phishing, it's a type of cyber attack where someone tries to kick you into personal information like passwords, credit card numbers, or login details by pretending to be a trusted company or person.
Having examined the most common online risks, we can now move on to the protection mechanisms designed to address them.
Anti-malware is a software designed to protect computer systems from harmful programs such as viruses, ransomware, spyware, and trojans. Its purpose is to detect, block, and remove these threats to keep the system safe. A firewall is a digital barrier that controls and filters traffic between a trusted internal network and an untrusted external network. It works by following predefined security rules to allow safe connections and block potential harmful ones.
Next, we have data encryption. Data encryption is the mechanism in which computers transform readable data into an unreadable format using mathematical models, ensuring that only authorized users with the correct decryption key can access it. This prevents outsiders from intercepting or understanding sensitive information, even if it is stolen or exposed during the transmission. Virtual private networks, also called VPNs, use this technique to ensure a secure and private connection between a device and the internet. It works by encrypting all the data that travels through this connection and by hiding the user's IP address. This helps maintain online anonymity and prevent hackers, internet service providers, or unauthorized third parties from monitoring your online activity. Next, we have web content filtering. Web content filtering refers to the digital tools that block or restrict access to inappropriate, suspicious, or malicious websites. These systems analyze and classify web pages before allowing users to access them, effectively preventing exposure to harmful content. By limiting entry to dangerous sites, web content filtering helps reduce the risks of data theft, phishing attempts, and malware downloads. It is commonly used in schools, workplaces, and homes to create a safer and more controlled online environment. Next, we have multi-factor authorization. Multi-factor authorization, or just MFA for short, is a security measure that requires the user to provide two or more verification methods to access an account, system, or application. By adding additional layers of verification, MFA significantly reduces the risk of unauthorized access, even if the password is compromised. This method is based on three categories of authentication factors. First, we have something you know, such as a password, PIN, or security question. Next, we have something you have, like an iPhone security token or authentication app. And finally, we have something you are, which includes biometrical data such as your fingerprints, facial recognition, or other physiological identifiers. By combining these three elements, multi-factor authorization strengthens digital security and provides a more reliable way to protect sensitive information and user accounts. This brings me to one of the simplest yet most important security measures there is: using strong passwords. A good password should include at least 8 characters, a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, and one that includes numbers and special symbols. It is advisable to use memory techniques that make it easy for you to remember, but hard for others to guess. One useful method is to create a sentence only you know, and then take the first letter of each word to create your own password. For example, if your sentence is, "My dog Bella was born on September 27th, on a very cold day, you could turn it into this. This password appears completely random to anyone else, but it is meaningful and memorable to you. Techniques like this help ensure online safety and protect your personal information.
So the things we mentioned are essential to keep us protect while surfing the internet. By creating accounts and using different platforms, our information is exposed to risks such as viruses, hacker attacks, and fraud. Therefore, it is important to know these threats and use good digital practices to take care of our online privacy and well-being.
Thank you for your attention.